1.
Welcome back to the Double Take Talk Show, episode 10, starring Dylan Lord and Tristan Abbott and Mark Pearson with special guests, Caden Huff and Corbin
I've
Harmeyer.
got more shows than you.
Alright, now, for today's topics, we're going to go straight into the NFL like we always do, because it's the most popular sport in America has. We'll start with, we'll go back to the Super Bowl quarterback and the MVP of the league, and they both have their MVP on their belt. For the future, who would you rather have, Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson? Now, for me, I feel like, Lamar, he's more risky. You take a chance with him, there's a greater chance he gets you injured. He won't be as good. Patrick Mahomes, he's more of a passer. He could easily get less injured. You can make that argument.
Less injuries, just
But
injured.
if you're going to say, would you rather watch them on the team they're on now? Honestly, you might have to go Lamar Jackson, because you got to think Lamar Jackson's got a lot cheaper weapons around him. Like, he doesn't have superstars that Patrick Mahomes has. Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson are obviously both going to make huge amounts of money. It's like $200 million. They're going to be $200 million quarterbacks. But Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill's going to want a contract. Frank Clark's already got a contract. Travis Kelce's going to want a huge contract. Who on the Ravens is going to want a huge contract? Mark Ingram's a second-tier star. Marquise Brown's a average star. There's really, who else on defense? Judon. Maybe Marcus Peters is going to want a
Is
contract.
Earl Thomas on there? No.
No, Eric, no. Yeah, Earl
Earl
Thomas.
Thomas is on there.
Yeah, he's
Earl Thomas is gonna want a
He's
contract.
already got his contract. He's locked up for a bit. So for the future, I'm gonna go in a short run. I'm going Lamar Jackson. Long run though, I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes. So I have to say Patrick Mahomes. It's hard. It's close though. You can make an argument.
I'm gonna have to go with probably Lamar Jackson. He had a great year this year. He got 36 passing touchdowns. He can run really well. The only problem that I would have is him getting hurt because he runs so much. I would have to go with Lamar Jackson if he stayed healthy.
I'm gonna go with Lamar Jackson too because he can run and throw. So as long as he stays healthy, I think he's better than Patrick Mahomes.
I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson too. I just think that Patrick Mahomes is risk of injury, that's it. That's something else to say.
Let's go with Patrick Mahomes. He knows how to win. He knows how to win. He just won the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson got out, I think, first round, second round. He knows how to win. That's what matters. Lamar Jackson more like his own stats. That's what he's worried about.
But Lamar Jackson is he's younger than Patrick Mahomes too. He's younger than Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow's still in college. Lamar Jackson's young.
That's why he didn't make it to the Super Bowl. He's too young.
I think you can make an argument for both. I think Patrick Mahomes you start a franchise with and you can build your team around. But if you're going the teams they're on now, you might want to go Lamar
Ravens aren't
Jackson.
going to the Super Bowl next year either.
They could keep a lot more players than the Chiefs can. Because Chiefs players want their contracts. But now let's move on to the other team that was in the Super Bowl. Will the 49ers make another Super Bowl? And I think that's pretty obvious, absolutely, as long as Jimmy Garoppolo can stay consistent and he doesn't pull like the Kirk Cousins or anything. I think they'll make another one. They're super young, they're all locked up, they don't really have anybody leaving. I could easily see them making it again next year as long as they're not injury riddled.
Yeah, I could see him making it. And again, they have a really good tight end in George Kittle. I like him a lot. And they're a pretty young team. And their running backs aren't too, like, 5-star running backs. So, but they're still really good. So I think they'll make it again in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I see them making it again if they all stay healthy.
I'm going to say no. I think this year was just a lucky year for them. They just got lucky, got some good players, and
That doesn't even make any sense. You don't get lucky in the NFL.
Packers got lucky. We go from 3 to 13 to 13 to 3.
Yeah.
Lucky. we have the exact same team.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
we don't.
No, you don't. You have way more talent. And a
We
way
got
worse.
Aaron Rodgers. We got meatball receivers.
You have Adrian Amos, Sedarius Smith, Preston Smith, Darnell Savage. Who?
We
Yeah,
actually have a defense this year.
yeah, but we're still ranked like last in defense. That's what one deal is.
You were like 25th.
Yeah, it's terrible at defense, but somehow we still go.
Well, yeah. Look, why do we always have to talk about the Packers? Look at your division and understand.
Your team's
This
in
isn't
the
even a
division.
question. Yes, they're going to make another Super Bowl.
Yes.
They all stay healthy. They got one of the most talented rosters in the league ever.
Locked up and young.
I agree.
And here's a controversial call that's been all over ESPN. Should the Bengals trade the #1 overall pick? Honestly, they probably should. I feel like If you draft Joe Burrow there, he's a special kid, but no special kid can do anything. Marcus Mariota was special out of Oregon. Cam Newton was special out of Auburn. Everybody can be special out of college. And I know Joe Burrow's special, but you draft him to the Bengals with that offensive line and that receiving core, he's gonna get mauled and he's gonna get injured very quickly. And I don't think he survives in the Bengals. I think the Bengals, if they were smart, they should probably trade the number 1 pick, get some future picks, maybe some future assets for the line. That's really what's going to protect your franchise QB. And there's other quarterbacks coming in the draft, like Trevor Lawrence in 2021, Spencer Rattler in 2022. There's other quarterbacks that will come into the draft, so I feel like they need to build up their team a bit before they get a franchise quarterback.
I'd say they stay with the number 1 overall pick. They might not ever get a number 1 overall pick again, so you might as well go and get your quarterback now. That doesn't mean he needs to play right away either. He can stay behind the Red Rocket for a year or two and
Red Rocket.
learn how to lose or something.
I think they stay with the number 1 pick and get Joe Burrow because Red Rocket's pretty
Kate's
garbage.
literally just copied.
Red Rocket's pretty garbage.
The same exact same stuff.
I don't know, this one's kind of tough. I'm gonna say they stick with number 1 pick. I mean, who doesn't want the number 1 pick? You get a better player.
Unless they trade it. Just like Martin said, they need a line. And yeah, at least draft another decent wide receiver. AJ Green is washed up. And you get draft some line on wide receivers and then get a QB in the further years.
Thank you. All right, now we're moving to our NBA topics. We'll start with something that I know one of our TV hosts are going to get heated about. Can the Bucks hold on to the number 1 seed? And obviously, me, myself, and I have been a hater on the Bucks, but honestly, their system's amazing. They got an amazing coach. Talent-wise, no, they're not going to compete with like the Celtics and the Raptors and the 76ers. But I feel like their system and their coaching, I feel like will carry them through the regular season. I think they're just like the Heat, but with a little more talent.
You're goofy, Marty.
When push comes to shove in the playoffs, I don't think they are going to beat a talented roster. But for the regular season, I'm going to say, yeah, they're going to hold on to the number 1 seed.
They are 100% going to hold on to the number 1 seed. They have a 6.5 game lead between the Rockets. Raptors, yeah. And I can't see anybody making that big of a push unless, I just can't see anybody making that big of a push.
I think they hold on to the number 1 spot because they have Giannis and he can carry a team.
Just go.
Yeah, so we're going to go to. You say they're not talent-wise. They made it to the
They got
third
MVP
round
on
last year. We got an MVP on their team. He has better stats than he did last year. He's going to win MVP again.
Regular season awards.
And who do we lose to? The nasty NBA
Raptors.
champions.
Raptors.
Exactly. They had the best player in the league. They don't got that this year. Who are we going to lose to this year?
Celtics.
Celtics was
76ers.
washed. Kemba's not that good.
76ers.
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 Overrated.
We're to beat them.
I'm
Raptors.
gonna say the Bucks can go to the number 1 seed.
So we agree across it. That's the
Yes.
question. Okay. Now we're going to go to a debate that everybody's having because some random people like Brandon Ingram make the All-Star team. We're going to say who are the biggest All-Star snubs. Now I know we're going to go across the table. Most people are going to say the average answer of Devin Booker, but
You know what?
I think the person you really got to look at is why don't we pay attention to Bradley Beal?
Yeah.
Devin Booker averages 28 points per game, and everybody's like, oh, he's such a snub. But then the Bradley Beal averages 27 and a half, and who's on his team? John Wall has torn Achilles, and
Who's
there's
on the
Suns, DeAndre Ayton,
He hasn't
Ricky
played. He
Rubio,
hasn't played.
Ricky Rubio's washed.
Ricky Rubio,
Wash.
Wash.
He's good.
he's pretty good. And then who's on the Wizards other than Bradley Beal? Nobody. You can't name somebody. They're terrible. So they're a 10 seed too. They're not even the worst team in the league. The Hawks are way worse than them. And guess who made the All-Star team? Trae Young. Trae Young, and his team is last in the weak Eastern Conference, whereas Bradley Beal with the Wizards is a 10 seed. I feel like
They have
Bradley
Isaiah
Beal.
Thomas.
I feel like Bradley Beal is the biggest All-Star snub. I really think he should have made it. It's just because he carries his team by himself.
I'm gonna have to go with a center, since Taco Fall made it,
Dave
didn't he?
Joe wants two more.
He was fan voted, but no, he didn't actually.
Dave
make it.
Joe wants-
He has a rheumatic illness.
He does.
I think Carl Anthony Towns should have made it, because he's averaging 26 points a game, just like Devin Booker's averaging 27, he should have made it in, Bradley Beal should have made it in.
15,
There are some people that should not have made it into the...
Brandon Ingram.
Second to last
Brandon
team.
Ingram.
Second to
We're
last team. in
we're not
the
talking about
West.
teams, Tristan, we're talking about players. This is an all
He's not good. He's not as good as Jokic. He's not as good as any of those centers.
Yeah,
I know,
he
he's
has
a top three, definitely a top three center.
Top 3 center on the second to
Jokic.
last team.
Jokic and
Center.
A top 3
Center.
center could carry at least a top 12 team.
Not in the West.
Mean you're the deep.
You guys are second
I'm
to
gonna
last
have to go
in
with,
front
I
of the
think-
Warriors.
I think Devin
At least we're in
Booker.
front of them.
Yeah, but Jokic carries the Nuggets to the 3 seed, and Gobert carries the Jazz to the 4 seed.
Clint Capella carries.
So it's just Rudy Gobert on the Jazz?
Really, honestly, other than Donovan
Donovan
Mitchell,
Mitchell.
he's probably the star.
You guys have Andrew Wiggins.
He
Yeah.
sucks, Tristan. Didn't you just say that last week?
All right, I want to go with my pick.
What?
I was gonna have to agree with you, but I got another one. DeMar DeRozan.
Marvin, sir?
Spurs. He leads the Spurs to the 10th seed, averaging 23, 5.
They're not even in the playoffs then.
So he still leads them to a 10th seed.
You were just talking about them, Karl Anthony Towns being in the
Being the
bottom.
second to last team in the league.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3 separating them.
The Spurs are only 3 games out of the playoffs, so
Yeah.
Timberwolves
Meathead.
are.
I'm going Devin Booker.
Of course.
I already told you I was
You
gonna
guys
go.
gave Devin Booker too?
Yep.
Yeah.
I already told you I was gonna do that.
Average Joe's.
All right, now we'll go with who do you think the biggest sleeper team in the NBA is?
Do this one.
I did this
And
last time.
and I think a team that can win the NBA Finals is what we're going with here.
All right, bet.
And everybody's gonna call me
The
bogus
Lakers.
here.
The Lakers.
No,
Celtics.
no, this is my sleeper team. They're a 13 seed right now, and you're gonna laugh at me. But I think the young, fun, fast Kings team holds it together. They're gonna make a playoff run with the Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield
They
and
barely beat the Timberwolves.
Marvin Bagley. They're young. They're young. I feel like they're gonna put it together if they can get a second breath in the second half of the season, get their system working. I feel like they make the playoffs, and I think they could shock up the NBA world if they make the playoffs. I think that's my sleeper team for the finals. They're talented. They just need coaching and a system. I think they can make a playoff push
This year.
this year.
Okay, my team, you have to put the Pacers. I think that the Pacers, since they got Victor Oladipo back after a while, I mean, without him, they were still doing good. And they had like 14 or 15 losses, whatever. And I think they have a good run. You know what I mean? I think they're a sleeper team, Mark.
I'm gonna have to go with the Hawks since they're only 30 games out and they have a young team and they just need some coaching and I think they'll be able to make a all-star or
Wait, they're 9 games up. Actually, not 30. That doesn't make any sense. They're 9 games up.
9.
They're 13 and 38.
No, they're not.
And the 8 seed's 22 and 28.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why-
Weak Eastern
okay.
Conference.
Yes, but they're only 9 games out and they're a young team.
Fair enough.
They'll make it.
Trey Young here, John Collins, fair enough.
So you're saying they're still going to make it this year?
Trey Young made
Yeah,
all
I
that.
think they're gonna make a NBA Finals, just like the Kings,
They're true, they good. I'm sure opinion.
just like the Knicks. The Knicks are gonna make
The
one.
Knicks do not have the
I
talent.
think
You
the
can't-
Warriors will.
Yeah, Draymond Green's gonna carry.
Go, okay.
Mark, my pick is on the Bulls.
The Bulls, fair enough.
Oh my.
Zach leads the ball.
Yeah, Zach Levine.
I'll try to joke around, but I think the Memphis Grizzlies.
Fair enough, they sound fired up. They've been beating
Yeah.
with Steph
Josh
Curry.
Jackson, Jay Crowder, Valanciunas,
Rookie of
John
the year.
Morant,
Rookie of the
Brett
year.
Clark, and Master King.
That's right.
I think, honestly, I think the Pelicans might do something too.
Brandon Ingram All-Star, that's so much. Alright.
You know, Zion came back, started to drop some points.
His first game, I mean.
They have Lonzo in there.
Oh, broken up, I got it.
Not broke.
It is broken.
He doesn't-
Right, let's see your jump shot.
That's right. All right, we'll move on to hot takes. These are just anything we can find across the sports world. And one of the biggest things that's not in one of the 4 big sports in the world right now is boxing. And the two of the biggest boxers in the world right now are about to have their fight versus Wilder versus Fury in round 2. They fought round 1, they gave it to Fury, but then they decided to change it into a controversial draw so they could stay unbeaten. Personally, I think Wilder wins this fight. I feel like Fury he's a bigger, he's more technique boxer, but I feel like Wilder's I think he's more built for boxing. I feel like he hits a lot harder. I feel like I think he trains harder. Fury's just a big dude with great technique, and I think Wilder's gonna shock the world and he's gonna beat Fury in round 2.
I mean, I don't know how much of a shock it would be because Tyson Fury should not have won their first fight. But I'm gonna have to go with Wilder. I think he'll reclaim his championship and be at the top again.
I'm gonna go with Wilder too.
Is Fury the white one, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna pick Wilder because, never mind. I'm gonna have to pick Fury
Why?
because he's white.
Okay. Go ahead, Tris.
I'll go against white.
I honestly don't know much about
I don't
boxing.
need to do white. That's the
It's still good.
Okay, okay. Who's the most?
I pick that.
Who? Now this is a big topic across ESPN. Who's the most influential character in American sports right now? And I think if you're gonna go by doing the most for the community of America, I think you can easily say LeBron. But I think it's more diverse than people think. Like, he does a lot for the community, but I don't think you can really narrow it down to like a person kids look up to, because kids look up to Giannis, kids look up to LeBron, and if you go NFL, people look up to Jackson and Mahomes. But I think if we're gonna go community-wise and doing the best for the country, I think influentially doing the best, I think it's LeBron. You can't really make an argument against him.
Yeah, like you said, we can't make an argument against it, so LeBron.
Unless it's trusted.
LeBron, no. Tiger Woods got it there.
Alright, I think we're gonna end the show right there. I thank you for watching our opinions. Tune in next time.